Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to make a little button loop this is for the Elsa dress, but it applies to all kinds of things. So here's my little button, and you will need a needle and thread. I've got a wee knot on the end of this here, that. So we're going to go, this is just some bias binding I've got on this neckline here. We just go inside the bias binding and come out of that wee sidey bit and pull it through till that wee knot disappears. And then do this again. So we've got a nice wee knot in there. Maybe do it a third time for luck, since my little cousin is going to be wearing this dress and she might be a little bit heavy-handed with the old buttons, so let's do that a wee third time there. Okay. So next we're going to come up to the top here. I'm going to go into the bias binding again. I'm going to come out of the bottom. And then pull this until you have a loop of thread that is big enough for your button. So here's my little button here. Let me see if this is a little bit too big. I'm going to make it a little bit more snug than that. I think that's probably better. So that's what I'm going to go for. So we've got one loop. We're going to do exactly the same again. If your needle, there we go. So back up to the top again, in that wee hole. Out the bottom. And then pull it through until that second loop is the same size as the first loop. I'm just going to double check that this size is still definitely okay. That looks like it's going to be fine. So once you've done this, I'm going to be doing a series of knots. So you're going to put your needle through the loop at the back here, pull it through, and then you're going to take your needle and go through the wee loop you've just created to make a wee knot. We do the same again, through the big loop, through the wee loop you've just made, and then pulling it again, right next to that first one we done. So I'll do this again, through that wee loop there, through the loop that you just created, and then pulling it tight. You start to get all these nice little knots here. that's what you want to keep doing. So just keep doing that. And make sure you're going through the same way every time, otherwise it can look quite messy. So that's me done my final little loop on the top here. So I'm just going to go through the bias binding and make a wee knot through there. Through your loop. Pull it quite tight so you can wee knot, and then I'll just do that again. All the same. Through the loop. And then we have, I'll snip that off, and we have a little button loop. Perfect.